For the second part of this demonstration, we are going to begin by adjusting our column width. To adjust a column width, you come up to in between the columns that you want to adjust. You'll get this double-headed arrow, and you just simply double-click each one. So if this one was, they were probably a little small to begin with, so if it was shaped like this, you could double click it and it automatically expands the columns to the width that you need it to be. Then we will continue by adding our raw data into our data table. So 2.4, trial 2 of lemon juice was 2 and trial 3 was 2.2. For baking soda, trial 1 was 8.4, trial 2 is 8.3, and trial 3 is 8.7. Orange juice in trial 1 is 3.5, trial 2 is 4, and trial 3 is 3.4. So our data table looks exactly like the data table that we would construct on paper. If you were doing this on paper, you would then have to find the average pH using either doing it out by hand or using a calculator. But the advantage in Excel is that we can have the computer write the formula for us if we know a little bit about how to code for that. So what we're going to do is we're going to come up here to our formula bar, and we're going to click in there so our cursor is there. And we will begin by hitting equals. All formulas in Excel must begin with an equal sign. We are then going to tell the computer what type of calculation we want to do, which is an average. So we have to use a capital A, and we just type the word average. You then do an open parentheses, and we're going to put the cells that we want to be averaged together in here. So you can either type them B3 through D3, or we can just come down here and select the actual cells that we want to be averaged. And you can see that they are automatically filled in here. That colon means through. And then you must add your close parentheses. Now we hit enter, and it automatically calculates your average for you. We could do this again for baking soda and orange juice, or we can simply click on this small green box down here in the lower right hand corner. We bring our cursor up to that and get the cross, the solid cross, and we just drag it down, and it automatically copies the formula. You can see it changes it to row 4, and if we click down here, up here in the formula, it changes it to row 5. It automatically knows to do that. If it bothers you having that many decimal places, you can select them. And up here in this numbers group on the home tab, we have a choice of changing the number of decimals that are displayed. So I'm just going to decrease that down to a 1 decimal place.